What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And I got a really cool knife for you guys today. This is the Trivisa Aries. Fun fact, I am an Aries. Also, fun fact, this knife is currently on sale on Amazon at the time I'm making this video for $62. And one more fun fact about this knife was donated to the channel by my friend Dan. And this knife will be one of the 3K giveaway knives. That giveaway will be in the next couple of weeks. It will be during one of my Sunday night live streams that I do every week. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to get one of these, but you can't afford to buy one, maybe you could win this one. So thank you to Dan for donating this. I really appreciate it. And I know whoever wins it's going to appreciate it also, because this is a fantastic button lock. It's actually really, really good. Let's go over the specs real quick, do a couple size comparisons, talk about the action and the ergos. Overall length is 8.07 inches, blade length is 3.54 inches, blade thickness is 130 thousandths. Sheep's foot blade, they're calling it a sheep's foot. I guess I call it a sheep's foot too. This one is micarta scales, and 14C 28M blade steel. Weight is 3.7 ounces. It's designed by Stephen Ching. And yeah, button lock with a flipper and hold deployment, with zero button stick. Zero. Not even a hint of button stick. Couple size comparisons. Here's the Spyderco Schmock. Very similar in size to a Schmock. Almost identical. Actually, it's a little bit longer than a Schmock, but not by much though. Here's a Spyderco Shaman. A little smaller than the Shaman. Here is a Spyderco Yojimbo 2. A little bit longer than the Yojimbo 2. We always do a Penguin, QSP Penguin. Quite a bit longer than a Penguin. What else we got here? We'll do the Kershaw Heist. I'm not a big button lock guy. Actually, I do have another button lock here that's here for the knife sale that was sent in by Dan. Dan sends knives in for the knife sale. He's the one that donated that to you. He's also selling this wee mini malice button lock. Quite a bit longer than that. That should give you guys a good idea in the size. Actually, let's do a bug out real quick. Always do a bug out. Benchmade bug out. So it's a full-size knife for sure. A little larger than I would ever want to carry with my baby hands, as people tell me. But, you know, full-size knife. Not that heavy for its size, really, 3.7 ounces. And action's really good. For button lock action, it's fantastic, actually. It actually feels like it has a detent. Some button locks just feel like they don't even have a detent. This one feels like it has one. And it's very snappy. Ergos are fantastic. Get some jimping right up here. Fine jimping. Feels really good. Locks you in. And yeah. Pocket clip is reversible. Left hand, right hand tip up carry. One thing I was thinking it'd be nice if I had a forward finger choil, but then I thought about that and I was like, well, if you had a forward finger choil, that would put you right up on that button, where when you're back here gripping it, I don't feel like I'm going to hit the button at all. So some button locks have that issue. Like here's this Mini Malice has forward finger choil, right? And although it's kind of recessed in there a little bit, I could see myself potentially hitting that button in that grip. The way I grip the knife, I could see my thumb hitting that button. That's not going to be an issue with this one. And you know, for $62 for the materials here, I think it's very fairly priced. A knife I had recently did an overview of was the Tempest Knives Microburst. Feels like exactly the same micarta. Both are 14C, right? And this one is $93. This one is $62. You do get a titanium backspacer with this one, but still, I feel it's a little overpriced for the materials used in the knife. I don't feel the same about this. I think this is fairly priced at $62. Much more than that, yeah, it's probably going to be a little overpriced also, but yeah, this one's fairly priced in my opinion. And I think this is a hollow grind on here also. It feels like a hollow grind, but I can't find anything to confirm it. And the way the swedge is done on the top of the blade, it's hard to tell if it's a hollow grind. Stonewash finish. It's a hollow grind. I can feel it transition a little bit right there. I can feel it thin out right there. But with some hollow grinds, you can just look right here and you can tell. But with that swedge, it just throws off my vision. It's hard for me to see it clearly. But yeah, great EDC knife here. One that will not break the bank. If you like button locks, you should definitely check this one out. Or if you've just been thinking about getting a button lock and want one that's more budget friendly, this would be a fantastic option. I really like this. I like this so much I want to check out some more of their knives now. Trivisa. This is the first Trivisa I've ever had here, so I'm not very familiar with them. But this one's really good. G10 backspacer, by the way. Yeah, ergos are great. Action is great. Lockup is fantastic. There is absolutely no movement, no blade play whatsoever. Yeah, great job on this one. I don't know if they are their own OEM or if they're being OEM by someone else. I do not know the answer to that question, and I can't find any information to tell me the answer. Because honestly, this and that microburst, the materials used, the blade, the micarta, all looks very, very similar to each other. So, but I have no idea who the actual OEM is. So, if you guys own one of these, comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. Were you as impressed as I am with it? I'm going to be sad to see this one go to one of you guys, but I'll be happy that one of you guys end up with it and win it. So thank you to Dan. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.